Alright, the next thing we need to learn is supplementary angles. Some of these aren't just alternate interior and alternate exterior and corresponding, right? Sometimes they're same side interior and same side exterior. Sometimes they're just going to be a linear pair, right? So you know what a linear pair is from last semester, right? If you have, so if they're parallel, then these are going to be called supplementary. What does that mean? Supplementary angles. What does that mean? They add to be 180, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 180 degrees. So the first one is obvious. The linear pair, right? Like this and that. Those two angles would add up to be 180 degrees. That's pretty easy, right? But then we have something a little harder. And that's, what if we have this? Right? They're on the same side and they're both inside. And this is what we call same side interior angles. And they are supplementary. Okay? Another could be these, where they're on the same side, but they're exterior. You see what I mean? They're both exterior, but they're on the same side. Those are also supplementary angles. And we call these same side exterior angles. Okay? And so this next problem, problem number 4, is going to be one of these three. And you get to tell me which one. So problem 4. First of all, you have two parallel lines. Why do we know they're parallel?
Because the lines, that little arrow thing.
The arrow thing. So L1 is parallel to L2.
Yep,
that's given.
Yep, that's given.
Good. Next, it says 60 degrees.
And then that's 11x plus 10.
11x plus 10. Good job. Alright. So what is it about these two angles?
They are,
they're on the same side, right?
they're on the same side, so.
And so they are what? They're both interior or exterior?
Interior.
Interior. So they are same side interior angles.
Yep.
Which means what? They're equal?
No.
No. They're supplementary, which means they what?
They
add to be what?
They add to be
180 degrees. Good. So then we're going to take that 60 plus the 11x plus 10, right? And that's going to equal 180. You see how that works?
Yep.
Okay? Now that's different than what you guys have done. Not too much. You guys did this with the linear pair, right? Last semester? Or not semester. Last quarter, right? Linear pair, you say, hey, they're on the linear pair, we add them, they equal 180.
Yep.
Subtract, we're good to go, right?
First you
No difference. Okay, so first you do what?
Simplify.
Simplify, good job. So we're going to collect like terms, right? So 11x comes here.
70.
And 70 comes here, because 10 and 60 is 70.
And then you do, what is that?
And that's simplify, right?
Is that a next property of equality or subtraction?
That we're doing next, or that we just did?
That we're doing next.
Well, what we're doing next will be subtraction property, right? But what we just did is we added two things up on one side, and when it's on one side, that's PEMDAS, which means simplify, right?
Yep.
So then this one, we're going to do subtraction of 70 on both sides. So we get 11
110.
x is equal to 110, right? And that's subtraction property of equality. Good job.
X is 10.
Yes. So now, how'd you get x is 10?
Because I can only explain it in my head.
That's okay. That's why we're getting used to explaining it on paper. Right? So what did he do? Anybody?
I took a 0 off.
Divided what?
Divided it.
You did what?
I divided it.
By what?
10.
10? By 11. Yeah. Okay, so he said, hey, I'm going to divide this by 11 and divide this by 11. And I got 10, right? That's what you meant to say, right? Okay? And then that's the division property of equality, right? Not bad, yeah? 4 problems down. We're doing good.